I may need so that you can go and inspect it?
Yeah, I mean, I am in Detroit for a couple of days. I just need to, I mean, you have my number. I would just need to, once again, just go in there and quickly do an inspection, and then, I could let you know um, what I am prepared to offer, or what you're prepared to do. Our company will, like I said, we will be here. We'll be doing business here. We're a bunch of real estate investors ourselves, so I mean, it's one thing.
Okay.
We know what investors want. So, um, but I'd like to just get in and see it. I mean, as you let me know how quickly we can do it, and I'll go and I'll get back to you. Could I have your email address also? In case I'm gonna email. I don't know if they-
The email, I don't have any other email but this one. The
Oh,
one that I mentioned. It's Riveri@yahoo.com.
how do you spell your Riveria? R-I-V.
No, here, let me spell it for you. E as boy, E as Thomas, another E as Thomas, I-N-A, and then my last name would be E as Thomas, at yahoo.com. That's Riveri at yahoo.com. I can send you an email.
Oh, you did? Okay. I just saw the phone call. I hadn't checked the emails yet. Okay. But what I'll do you think someone could, how quickly do you think someone could get us in there?
Yeah, I don't know why I can't, I lose your voice.
Uh,
Um,
how quickly do you think we can get in there?
well, I can wait up for tomorrow, Monday,
Uh-huh.
and then talk to them about the possibility of showing the house to you. Uh, the property management is in Livonia or something like that.
Livonia, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
I would, and they would have mentioned or go and open the property. They got it sure so that no one else will
Right, I
go
understand.
inside or for quarters or whatever.
Right, yeah.
They got it secure and then they got a code on the uh, property entrance. So they would have to either um, give you the code and then they can change it, of course, if nothing happens.
Right. Now,
But
is that, see, this is the thing that we do. Once I look at it, we decide, we don't pay, I'm never going to pay, as an investor, I'm just not going to pay, market value for cash property. So
no,
I look at to get the discount. I would pay a little bit more, if we were doing some type of, owner financing on it. We wouldn't have to go out 6 years or anything. I'd do something much shorter. But my thing is we fix up the properties ourselves. So if you and I were to do something with owner financing, I'm going to fix it up because, it would be under our company, under the financing part. So you're not the owner. You don't have to worry about anything, as far as repairs or as far as someone breaking in, because we would have the mortgage on it, right? And you would just be the bank, right? So if we could work something out, either way, I'd let you know once I take a look at it. But you wouldn't have to be paying a property management company if you didn't need to. Once again, I'm an investor, so my company, we've been doing this for over 15 years now, and most investors want to work with another person who's an investor that understands, this, and we don't, we don't.
let me ask you, how you would pay for the house and do a mortgage on that? I mean, I didn't quite understand.
Yeah, I mean,
the
you talk
procedure.
about either. I mean, I haven't seen it yet. I'm just putting some things out there.
Uh-huh.
You're either like a lease option or land contract, or that's all different forms of owner financing, right?
Yeah.
And you would make money off of that with a balloon payment. But see, if the property is too bad, if we'd rather put the money into repairs. So we would do the repairs. So worst case scenario, you'd have a property that's fixed up and you didn't pay for it, But obviously we have to have an interest in it also, right? So we would secure
Sure.
that by, owner financing a land contract if it wasn't cash. So we'll make that determination after we inspect it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, you'll explain to me afterwards. Okay, I will find out then,
Okay.
and send it to you to your. Which email do I send to? To the Detroit.
No, let me get you. Yes, you can send it to that. That's all. That's okay. Also, okay.
At this.
Yeah, but we're I have my company is called Jones Capital Group. We're registered a corporation here in Detroit. So
Okay.
you know, and my name. Did I
Jones
tell you my name
Capital
is
Group.
Cecil, Cecil
Yes.
Jones.
Okay. Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so you have the number. If we could, if
Yes,
I could
have
get
the
it.
number.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I could get out there if they could do it sometime tomorrow afternoon or early Tuesday.
Okay.
That would be good. All right.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you don't want to have
At
the
what,
house
at
sitting
what,
there.
at what time would you be available tomorrow?
Tomorrow, if I knew tonight, well, you probably wouldn't be able to get back to tomorrow.
No,
I would
can't
say
start. I have to.
right. I understand that. I could probably do any time either before 12 or after 4.
Okay. Okay, and that would be either tomorrow or Tuesday?
Yes,
Or
yes, tomorrow or Tuesday. Now, let me ask you, how long has the property been empty?
it has been vacant for the past 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months. Now, did you have problems with the tenants in there before?
No, I didn't have any problems with the tenants. I have problems with the previous management.
Oh,
Because
okay, yeah.
They were to repair it, and they sent me pictures that were not,
Right.
that did not correspond to that property.
Right.
It was, it was a fraudulent company, and unfortunately, well, they are based in London, so I wasn't able to do anything in order to recoup my
okay.
money.
Okay.
Because if I would start suing them, I couldn't sue them if I was not aware that they would be able to.
Right.
To,
Now let me ask you: Do you
pay
have
back.
any? Do you have any other properties also that you're looking to liquidate?
No, just in Detroit, it's just that one.
Just that one? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't have any other properties that don't work. Yes.
Okay.
That
Well,
was
we.
my main mistake. Okay. Well, I will find out, and then I will give you a call back at this phone number.
Okay.
3355 or
Yeah, the 3355 is good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
The 3355 is a good number.
Okay. Okay. I
All
will
right.
try to call you back then tomorrow and find out. I will try to send the management a message tonight and see whether they can arrange something
Okay.
tomorrow to open the house for you.
Okay. So I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow. All right.
Okay.
All right. Have a good
I
day.
will too.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
So as you can clearly see, guys, the Zillow message definitely, the Zillow thing definitely works. Anything works that you work. If you don't work it, it's not going to work for you. Just to let you know, I'm using the Zillow, and this has a strong opportunity of being a deal. Let's just go over some highlights. If you didn't hear everything, 100%. This owner is down in Miami, in Fort Myers Beach, or somewhere Homestead in that area, and she has a property in Detroit, and it's vacant. It does need some repairs. Actually, let's see if we can go and look at it a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can see what's going on in the property. All right. So if we looks like that might be all the pictures that she has, but she's open to doing owner financing, as you heard, and I set it up in a manner where it would either be a rent to own, which is still owner financing, lease option, owner financing, and basically what I go after is doing this with no money down. This is one of the secrets, the tips, the tricks that these so-called gurus will never tell you, because they just want to sell you some type of course, and people are going out spending 25 grand to learn how to wholesale when they could have already been buying properties for 2, 3, 4,000. You know, even if it's a $5,000 house, you could have got 5 for the same thing that you're spending, and just had a mentor like me who's going to give it to you straight, no fluff, no magic beans, and no smoke screens. So she doesn't really show the inside of the house on this one, but these are the tips and techniques that I teach you guys, and I teach my students. For if you're listening to this and you never heard of me, if you just heard this phone call, I'm not sure how good you can hear the lady, but she responded to me. As you can see, this house is $15,000 for sale by owner, and she's out of state. So she had tenants in there last about 3 or 4 months ago. She needed to get some work done in her basement, and 1,252 square feet, so it's a decent size. I'm not sure where this area is. I'll ask my partner Mary on this, and we're going to make it do what it do. I'm going to get into this property. My goal is always to get into there with $0. If someone says, well, and what I do is I tell them, look, now you heard me tell her, I'd rather put my money into the repair of the property, and if we have an interest in it, if nothing else, you get it back in a term of 3 years or so, where you will get your money back and you don't have to worry about any maintenance. And I get people to start thinking, as like I tell you guys, to be the bank and not the landlord. Most of these guys, as you can see, they don't know the stuff that you guys know, that I've taught you, or if you haven't come in yet, that I'll teach you, that you'll learn from me. These guys are thinking like landlord. So she's worried now that her property will be sitting there and she's in liability and she could get sued, but that's because they're trying to rent them out to regular tenants. What I do is I set up what's called tenant buyers, and then bring those guys in and give them the opportunity to put a down payment down, which would be anywhere between 10 and 30% of the value of the property, and put it in their name. So now they're the owner. I don't have to worry about it. I'm the bank. No different than Chase, Bank of America, whatever bank it is that you've used in the past, Green Tree, Countrywide, Countywide, whatever. And this is how we do it, guys. So I'm really putting in the work out here because, number one, I'm looking to find a nice house out this way for myself that I can get into with no money down. Or if I have to put down $1,000 or $2,000, so be it. To be able to control a property, even though she's trying to get $15,000 for it, which I prepped her. I said I never pay cash. I never pay market value with cash, because cash is king. And then I said I'd rather do some type of owner financing where you're not responsible. You're just playing the bank. I'll come in and my team will fix it up free of cost to you. If nothing else, if we can't purchase the property in whatever the time limit is, you get a property that's fixed up. You get a property that we've managed, that we put in. So whoever the property management company is who has it now, they're just trying to get it on the market, maybe put an option on the property, and then they'll get paid off it also. But guys, I'm just letting you know now, I'm going to start up a property management company for investors here in Detroit. So, I mean, if you're listening to this and you've ever wanted to get into real estate investing, I'm telling you that I'm your guy. I'm going to show you how to do this. You're going to pay for my expertise, and I'm going to show you how to make money. That's it, guys. No games, no fluff, no magic beans, and no smoke screens. That's just the way that we do business up here. So we have the nonprofit, we have the for-profit, and now we're gonna have the property management, because I know how to talk to other investors, especially that are coming from out of state, because I've done that before, but I've done it without the headaches of being a landlord. I've done it in the beginning I was a landlord, but once I found out, I paid for my education, I found out how to do this, I was able to learn how to think like the bank, be the lender and not the borrower. Guys, this stuff ain't hard to figure out. I figured it out, and when you do what I tell you to do it every single day without excuse. You will get results. You'll reap the results, because if let's just say you're doing 25 of these a day, and you did it 5 days a week. Well, that's 125 leads. 125 leads a week. Over, it's about 500 a month. Do you think you could find one person that's out of state that's sick and tired of a property management company that wants to get in? Of course you can. Follow the links below, guys. I'm on to the next one. Talk soon. This makes sense. Flip your life now.